Prepositions are slippery things. They may have one fairly specific meaning, like in, for located inside of something, but then they'll be used in lots of other expressions. For example, time expressions, where you may not find logical reasons why we use a given preposition when we do. For example, in the morning, in May, in 2012, but at 9 o'clock, and on Tuesday, and this week. Students of English just have to learn to use at with clock time, on with days of the week, no preposition at all with the word week, and so on. And it's a similar situation with Russian time expressions. We just need to learn whether we need a preposition, and if so, which one, and just as important, which case it will govern for that context. We want to take special care with this because prepositions very often don't translate directly across languages. Where English uses on, Russian might use v. For example, in this podcast, we'll look at expressions for talking about days of the week. For asking and telling what day of the week it is, the Russian construction is actually a lot like English. Какой сегодня день? Сегодня понедельник. Just state the day in the nominative case, and of course we don't need to be in the present in Russian. Лекция в среду. Матч в субботу. Она работает в четверг. So, v and accusative gives us the sense of on a given day of the week. To ask a question, use v and the accusative and какой. В какой день у тебя русский язык? В какие дни у тебя биология? Note that день has a fleeting ye, that is, it disappears whenever you add an ending. So let's look at all the days of the week together. В понедельник, во вторник, в среду, в четверг, в пятницу, в субботу, в воскресенье. Watch here for the u endings on среду, пятницу, and субботу. Actually, these are all accusative, though the inanimate masculine nouns and the neuter воскресенье look like the nominative anyway. And you'll notice that we're adding an o to the preposition before вторник, just as we normally do before words that begin with clusters of v with another consonant. This is also a good time to review a point of pronunciation. Now, prepositions are usually pronounced as if they were part of the next word, so for most of these combinations, v is actually pronounced as f. That is, it devoices before the voiceless consonants that begin most of the days of the week. So we say в понедельник, в среду, в четверг, в пятницу, в субботу, but в воскресенье. Summing up, be sure to memorize the prepositions and case you need when you learn time expressions. They often don't match English usage. To say on which day, use v with the accusative. And as you practice these expressions with days of the week, think about devoicing. Think about when v is actually pronounced v and when it's pronounced f before those voiceless consonants.